Hey everyone, how are you today? I hope you're well. I am just going down this muddy track. Just walking down here, just wandering down here. I haven't actually come down here in the last couple of weeks because it's been extremely wet and muddy. As you can see, the track is quite wet. It's not as bad as it was though. We've had a bit of fine weather the last couple of days, but it's still quite muddy. And the tractor tracks are actually quite deep, and that is because going further down this field in a few of my previous vlogs, you may have seen, if you've seen some of the previous ones, you may have seen that just down here is a big field, and it was only when I went out for a bike ride in the last day or two that I noticed that they've actually cut all of the crops in this field. So I'm just going to try and cross over here without getting too muddy. Just cross over here and show you the field. So it was a bit too muddy to come down here until a day or two ago. Got my little cute little wellies in, but let me just show you this. This is the field in some of my previous vlogs. As you can see, it had very high tall corn in it, and now the farmer has obviously ploughed the field and taken the crop out. So yeah, so there's not a lot of showing at the moment. You can see all the huge tractor marks in the field. So I was just thinking about this in some of my previous vlogs when I've talked about the seasons. Let me just get up here so I'm not completely in the mud. Yeah, so this is the field. It was kind of, as I was looking at this field when I was just walking down here, it reminded me of how the fact that, again, the seasons came to mind again, and the seasons are changing. So this field has been harvested now. Earlier on, right in the spring, I showed you where they had ploughed the field and you couldn't see anything, and then for a long while you didn't see anything at all. And then these tiny little shoots came up, and then it was this massive crop. Actually, some of the corn was taller than me, which is not really hard, but yeah, it was quite taller than me. So now it's all bare because they've just harvested it. And I was just thinking about that as I was walking up the lane up here. Hebrews, I think it's 13 verse 8 in the New Testament in the Bible, it says that Jesus is the same yesterday, today and forever. So even though the seasons change in our lives, Jesus never ever changes. You know, he is the same yesterday, today and forever. So whatever is happening in our lives, whatever is going on, whatever season we are in, and at the moment we are obviously in a season of restrictions and government laws that have been changed to stop people mixing because of the coronavirus and stuff like that, and they keep changing all the time. We don't quite know where we are from one week to the next. Sometimes it just keeps changing. The seasons may be changing in the natural, in the earth, but you know, God is the one who holds the seasons, as I've mentioned in one of my previous vlogs. But I just want to remind you today that even though the physical seasons change, the seasons change with governments, with laws, with rules and regulations, but God never changes. The Bible is very clear that it says Jesus is the same yesterday, today and forever. And that is such a massive blessing in this world of uncertainty, and is this season of uncertainty for all of us really. Every one of us have been affected in some way, some more, some less. You know, and I know that there's been some blessings in this season, but some things that have been a real inconvenience to my season, if I'm really honest, and some things I've not liked at all, some things that have been a good blessing. But I know everybody has been affected in one way or another, and some people a lot more seriously than others. So I just want to leave you with this thought today, that even though our seasons may change, things may come, may go, Jesus is the same yesterday, today and forever, and you can have a certainty in knowing Jesus. And I will see you again soon. Bye.